have the supplies they need.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Approaching 6:09 on your early Tuesday evening, I'm meteorologist Ron Reed, tracking more snowfall expected across the area over the next couple of days, along with bitterly cold temperatures that are going to continue as well. Let's take a live look right now at downtown Utica, where we're not dealing with snow right now. It is mostly cloudy, but it is bitterly cold. 12 degrees, feeling like the single digits, and temperatures going to continue to be on the decline as we head through the evening hours. That's the case up toward the north, especially where we've got temperatures in the single digits to right around 10 degrees. That being Old Forge, Lake Pleasant, Lowville, Boonville. A little bit warmer as you head down toward the south, but only relatively so. And temperatures making it feel colder as the wind, I should say, out of the west right now, up to as much as 5, 6, maybe even 8 miles an hour out there at the present time. And that's making it feel like right around, if not just below zero, toward our northeast, where you have a little bit of calmer wind, though, down toward the southwest. We've got temperatures still feeling like 10 to 12 degrees at the present time. And for most of our area, it is quiet and just mostly cloudy. You might be seeing a few very light snow or flurries and patchy spots, but up toward the northwest, that's where the lake effect is really getting going, especially over portions of Jefferson County over toward the Watertown area right now. Off toward the west, we do have an area of low pressure kind of triggering that, a couple of troughs associated with it as well. And then we've got another clipper system, as in a cold front, moving our way during the day on Wednesday. So that's going to increase the snow shower chances area wide. But the only areas that are under lake effect snow alerts right now, a lake effect snow warning for Lewis County, and then the areas closer toward Lake Ontario, just toward the south and east, and then off toward our west as well. Onondaga County, the city of Syracuse, included in a winter weather advisory. And that's, again, for the lake effect snow going through Thursday. But a little bit closer to home, we do have that flood warning for the West Canada Creek near Newport, where flooding is already imminent or occurring. And that's because of the ice jams along West Canada Creek, as Thomas mentioned a few minutes ago. Changing gears over toward your futurecast overnight tonight at midnight, we will see some of those lake effect snow showers making their way toward the thruway corridor, especially over Oneida and portions of Madison County, where you could see some minor accumulations. That remains the case through our Wednesday. We will see a lot of clouds, maybe a few breaks of sunshine, just like we had today, and the chance of lake effect snow continuing, especially off toward our north and northwest, and temperatures still 15 to 20 degrees below average for this time of year. Overnight tonight, bottoming out around 4 degrees, so it'll be very cold with some snow showers out there, and again, feeling like well below zero out there. Around 15 to 20 for our Wednesday, with that possibility of a few snow showers continuing, especially further toward the west, where there could be a few more inches of accumulation. And there will be spectators toward another system tracking off the coast. Definitely not as big of an impact as the one we had this past weekend, but the bitterly cold temperatures will continue. It looks like, though, we do start a moderating trend for the first full week of February. That includes Groundhog Day. Thomas, back to you.
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
Approaching 10:17 on your late Tuesday evening, I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking more snowfall, more wind, and some more cold weather over the next couple of days. Let's first take a look at our almanac for our Tuesday. Our high and low, 14 and -5 respectively, and that's 17 to 20 degrees below average in both departments, and certainly not any records. No precipitation observed at the airport as of the latest climate report. Our sunrise this morning at 7:25, sunset this evening was at 7:10. So we had 9 hours and 45 minutes of daylight. We are continuing to gain daylight, which is some good news there, even though we're not seeing a lot of it, at least as of recently. Right now in downtown Utica, we're dealing with a lot of clouds, some reduced visibility, thanks to some light snow. We're sitting at 11 degrees at the present time. Up toward the north, though, we do have many locations that are into the middle and upper single digits. From the valley on toward the south, we've got a couple of locations that are into the lower teens right now. But when you factor in that wind out of the west, it does feel like it's in the single digits, both above and below, if not right around zero at the present time. We are dodging a bullet at the present time in terms of lake effect snow. Look at Oswego County, just toward the west of Interstate 81, getting slammed with some moderate to heavy snow. Could be coming down at the rate of a couple of inches an hour there. Some of that is sneaking its way into western portions of Oneida, northern Madison, southwestern Lewis County, but it is not going to be to the nature here that it is there, where it is falling moderately to heavily. It's falling pretty light for most of us, as I just mentioned. We do have a cold front moving through between tonight tonight and tomorrow morning. So that's going to usher in some much colder air, some more windy conditions, as well as more chances for lake effect snow. So we've got another train of cold fronts coming our way. So it's just this repeated nonstop pattern. So as such, we do have a lake effect snow warning for Lewis County, as well as all the counties from Jefferson down to Wayne along the shoreline of Lake Ontario. And then we also have a winter weather advisory in the purple for Onondaga County, including the city of Syracuse, for maybe 3 to 6 inches of lake effect snow there. Those warnings go through tomorrow evening. This flood warning, as Thomas mentioned, for that ice jam in Herkimer County goes through noon tomorrow. We'll walk you through Futurecast first, and that shows you the lake effect snow drifting its way down toward the south and east, closer to the thruway during the overnight hours before it sneaks its way back toward the north. We will see a lot of clouds and a few snow shower chances during our Wednesday. It'll still be well below average for this time of year. Winds out of the west not helping things, only kind of adding to that chill. Temperatures overnight tonight bottoming out in the single digits, and temperatures for tomorrow, well, they will be in the teens, which is still below average for this time of year. And then we'll be watching out for that lake effect snow through 7 a.m. Thursday. A couple of locations seeing as much as 3 to 6 inches of snow. And then we'll be watching a coastal storm, but it looks to slide toward our southeast for Sunday, at least to start the month of February. But thereafter, it does turn warmer and even brighter for Groundhog Day. Thomas, back to you.
Jordan,
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Approaching 11:12 on this late Tuesday evening, I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking more snowy, cold, windy weather over the next couple of days. And that's occurring right now in downtown Utica, where we're dealing with some light snow. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, 11 degrees, so basically pretty close to where we were at the last hour. We do have some single digits surrounding that, though. It's as warm as 14 in Camden at the present time. Look at Watertown, already dipping well below zero, -5 up there at the present time. And over most of our area right now, the visibility is not an issue, but when you get into portions of Oneida, portions of Madison County, as well as Lewis County, that's where you are seeing lower visibility thanks to that snow that's falling moderately to heavily, as you can see here on the radar, especially the further west that you head on the thruway as well. And that'll be the case during the overnight hours. Lake effect snow sneaking its way kind of from north to south, so kind of slithering around. And that's thanks to an area of low pressure along with this cold front that's moving through. We'll have several more cold fronts to contend with between now and the end of the week, especially through Thursday. Hence the lake effect snow warning that continues from Lewis County through our shores of Lake Ontario, at least the counties that border Lake Ontario. And that goes through 7 p.m. Thursday evening for 6 to 12 plus inches of snow. A little bit less in Onondaga County, so as such, a winter weather advisory has been issued there. Wouldn't be surprised if it gets extended into portions of Madison and Oneida counties, because even there, especially the further west that you head, there could be as much as 3 to 6 inches in some isolated locations. As Thomas mentioned right before the break, we also do have a flood warning until noon tomorrow for the West Canada Creek at Newport, thanks to an ice jam that is making some basement flooding, as well as closing portions of Route 28. Back to the Futurecast we go. Overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, we will see the lake effect snow lighten up in intensity and move back to the northwest. You'll just be left with a lot of clouds and some scattered flurries or snow showers for your morning commute. As we head through the afternoon, you might find a few more flurries or snow showers, especially the further northwest that you head. But what you will find area-wide is below normal temperatures. We'll only be making our way into the middle and possibly the upper teens if we're lucky. So still around 15 to 20 degrees below average for this time of year. Overnight tonight will be below average as well, around 4 degrees for the low. Very cold with snow showers feeling like well below zero. And then as we head through your Wednesday, we will see some sunshine at times, but temperatures only making their way into the teens, feeling like the single digits throughout the day. And again, there could be as much as 3 to 6 inches of snow further toward the west. Looks like Sunday's storm is just going to be a miss, I should say, down toward the southeast, but another mess possibly for the New England coast. So it's something we'll be keeping an eye on here over the next couple of days. Sunday is also the start of the month of February, and it looks like thereafter we do start a moderating trend with some sunshine, including on Groundhog Day. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan.